University and then at K-State a year later. And I think all of us as coaches try to challenge ourselves and grow in our profession, and I hope I'm a lot better coach at 48 than I was 18 years ago. Well, I think I'm a little more patient than I was, a little bit more secure in what I want a ball club to do. I've identified a way we want to play. I think all good programs have a foundation, something they identify with. And, you know, over the last 10 years in our stretch, defensively, we've been identified with a pressing team that changes defenses quite a bit. A team that gets up and down the floor and spreads the floor, drives the ball at the basket pretty aggressively. And that's the way we intend to set our mark here. That's going to be our foundation. That's going to be our identity. And I think all good coaches have something that they are centered around, and hopefully our guys will buy into that, and that's what we'll be known for here.
Coach, back in the back.
Coach, Mark Lyricos with KHOG. Arkansas has been successful the last couple of years, 20-win seasons, gotten to the tournament. Obviously, I think you were brought in to kind of take them to the next level. What are the dynamics, what is the key to getting past just getting to the tournament, but winning and going far?
Well, you know, I think matchups in the tournament are really important. There are a number of factors that go into that, and you know, I'm not real familiar. I did not see their game this year against USC, and so I'm not really at liberty to talk about that. But you know, I think that any team, you know, it centers around defense. It centers around depth. You know, and you have to have some half-court offense as the season progresses. You look at the teams that have been successful here. I think they have all those ingredients. But I think that our team next year will have a little bit more experience. That's always been a factor. Guard play. Those are the things that we hope to develop here and hope to go as far as we can. And you also need to be a little bit lucky.
Coach, right here on the left.
Coach, I guess it's fortunate that the Real Deal on the Hill AAU tournament is this weekend. Will you try to have at least some of your staff in place by then to be able to take advantage of that?
Yeah, we'll be around here. I don't plan on getting back for a while. And even though it's Easter weekend, I will be spending my time here, and we'll be watching the tournament this weekend.
Coach, you had mentioned accepting and taking on a new challenge. When did you know you wanted to do that? Was it 72 hours ago? Was it after the NCAA tournament? When did you know the time was right for you to move on?
You know, I'm not sure there was just a date, Travis, that, you know, I made that decision. And if this opportunity would not have come up, I wouldn't have just made a move. I think it was the opportunity at the right time. Timing is everything, and this was just felt like the right situation at the right time for myself, for my family, and a challenge that we wanted to take on. And so I'm not sure that I ever made that decision. It was just the opportunity that Coach Broyles gave to me, and a decision that, you know, at 48 I wanted to make one more move, and this would be the spot.
Coach, one right here. She's, let her get the microphone to you. And Terry, we'll get over to you.
Steve Pivovar, Omaha World Herald. Dana, could you tell us when exactly you accepted the job? And you mentioned it was difficult going back, meeting with your players today. Could you just talk a little bit about that?
Well, I officially accepted the job this morning. And it was tough going back. It was tough meeting with the players and, you know, seeing people I'd worked with for 13 years. So it was a tough day. But we are excited. We've moved past that now. I'm sure there's going to be some looking back over the next month or so. You don't spend 13 years at a place and pour as much into it as we did, and I have just a little bit of feeling there, but this is a new challenge. It's a new day, and we're very excited about this opportunity.